Apple users are constantly accused of paying an Apple tax, where we pay more for Apple things just because there's an Apple on it, that it's not worth the price that we pay. Sure it is. The money that I pay for the Apple products in my Apple tax ensures that I don't have to reboot my computer once an hour. That my computer will never reboot itself whenever it goes, hey, maybe it's time. Like I had to do with my Windows machine. Like I still have to do with the one Windows machine that I actually still have. Okay? So it's not an Apple tax. But you want to think there is, that's fine. It's an imaginary number that we all pay so we can be fanboys, and it comes with free packages of Kool-Aid. I get it. Fine, they're the bad guy. Maybe that's why they're valued at more than $20 billion more than their next closest competitor, Microsoft. But that's not what I came to talk to you about. What I want to talk about are these tablet wars, but it's also about pricing. So when Apple's more expensive, they're the bad guys. All of a sudden, they're the cheapest. The Motorola Xoom, $800. The Playbook, what is the cheapest one? $650, $700, I think I heard. I don't know. Sure, there's an $829 iPad. It's the highest model of 6. If you just want an iPad, just so you could say, hey, I have an iPad, it's $499. $300 less. Not quite half, but pretty damn close to half a Xoom. Imagine that. And everybody's talking all kinds of shit about Apple, of course. Not really talking shit about Apple, I'm trying to defend Microsoft as to, man, every time I want to say something bad, I always say Microsoft. Motorola. Trying to defend Motorola, why it's not their fault. It's not entirely their fault. Yes, Apple makes their own silicon, that's going to keep things down. They make a lot of their own internal parts, that's going to keep things down. Got it. Check. Here's the real deal. Supply chain. Apple makes a product. Apple sells you the product directly from Apple.com and through the Apple Store. From them to you. Motorola makes the Xoom. They sell it to Best Buy, for example. They're going to make money. Best Buy is going to sell it to you. They're going to make money. Okay? Yes, I get it. Best Buy sells the iPad as well. Apple's in Best Buy, yada, yada, yada. Best Buy makes like $6 an iPad. Just goes to show, not a lot of markup. What it costs to make an iPad, not far off from what it is to sell one. Best Buy wants to get people in the store. Apple doesn't even make a huge profit on iPads, not as big as you think. They want to get people in the store. As things come down in price parts for the iPad come down in price, they'll get cheaper, the price won't drop as much, and their profit margin will get larger. Okay? The end result here is that, once again, Apple is always the underdog. They are so not the underdog financially. Their valuation is way above anybody else. You want them to fail so badly. I personally have about had it with that routine because they make good products. Their products just work. It's not fanboy, it's not Kool-Aid, it's not bullshit, okay? They just work. So I'm going to pay the extra money for the peace of mind that my machine, my iPad, my phone is going to do what I want it to do. You want to buy a Xoom? Go buy a Xoom. Spend $800. I don't care what you buy. I don't. Okay? But it's $800 and it's simple economics. When more people have to touch it, it's going to cost you more in the end. You want to spend almost twice? Go nuts. It's your money. In the meantime, though, let's not find ways to blame Apple and exonerate Motorola. It's not really Motorola's fault directly. They don't have Motorola.com as far as, consumer facing, people buying from Motorola. That's not their thing. Never has been. Apple.com is their thing. The Apple Store is their thing. Make a Motorola store, make an HP store, make a Cisco store, and all their tablets will be on sale and on display there too. Whatever. Point is, don't vilify the people who are doing it right. And let's not make heroes out of the people who have nice tablets because they stood on the shoulders of the people who created this version, this generation's version of a tablet. Okay? So, keep things in perspective. I know you've heard that from me before. I'm sure you're going to hear it again. In the meantime, find something else to complain about so I have something else to yell at you about. More rants coming soon.